What's up, guys? Welcome back to our channel. Today we're going to be talking about three different Glock systems over here. We're going to start with this one right here. This is the Glock 43X. This pistol is mainly for conceal. This is my preference for conceal, especially at nighttime. And the reason being is because you can see I got a light over here. This flashlight has light and also has the laser on it. So it just depends whatever you prefer, but this is mainly my nighttime concealed pistol. Like you can see, is pretty compact, pretty small. Second one over here, we have the Glock 19, the Gen 5, as well as this one's also Gen 5, but you can see is a little bit bigger than the Glock 43X, but you can also use that for conceal or actual duty. If you're like in the law enforcement, military, you could probably use this one too. And here we have a little bit more advanced and more bigger. We have the Glock 17 with a flashlight on it, red dot on it. Also, we're going to be talking about these ones over here. These are the suppressor sights. So let's start with this one here. So Glock 43X, very small, 9mm. Magazines over here, like you can see. First of all, let's make sure everybody's clear and safe. So magazines over here, if you can see, is a single stab magazine. You get 10 rounds of capacity on these magazines. You can obviously get bigger magazines for it, or if you can get the base plates for it, with the extenders, you can get more round capacity on it. Me personally, I like the 10 round because I can conceal it better. I got the night sights on it, on these ones over here, the True Glow night sights. They're pretty reliable, but not that expensive. So if you're looking to invest in, like, if you have a budget, this is definitely, you want to go with this one, the True Glow. They're not that great, but they're not that bad either. They're perfect for what they are. This Glock 43X comes with two. When you buy it, it comes with two magazines. You can obviously buy more, but what it comes with from factory is only two magazines. So then here we have the Glock 19 Gen 5 MOS. Still haven't put a red dot on it, but that's coming for it. Also, I have to, like you can see, still have the original Glock sights. You can see these are the original ones. But I'm looking at getting, obviously, like I said, a red dot on it and suppressor night sights. This one, it fits well, even though I have a kind of big size hand. Fits okay on my hand. It comes also with back straps over here. Like, it comes with a medium strap and also a large strap, so you can have better grip, and especially for people with bigger hands than mine. You can put the strap over here. Oh, same thing. It's clear and safe. It's not loaded. The reason I like Glocks, before I forget that part, is because I'm not very good with safeties and stuff like that. I don't like them. I think they're a hassle. I'm pretty sure there's other people out there that think otherwise. But me personally, I don't like having to manipulate a safety, especially if I have to use my weapon like right away. I don't have to, in a stressful situation, you're probably going to forget, if you don't train enough, you're probably going to forget about a safety switch. So what I like about Glock is that you have multiple safes within the system of the pistol. So you have the internal safety, you got the drop safety, you got the trigger safety, which is right over here. If you look closely, this right here, the metal, that's the trigger safety. If I don't press that safety, you can see that trigger is not going to move. That's the safety that Glocks. But the second you depress the trigger safety, that's when you can actually manipulate the trigger on the pistol. So that's one of the things I like about Glock, that I don't have to worry about turning off a switch or something, manipulating a switch. I apologize, manipulating a switch. I just have to, as long as I have one in the chamber, all I have to worry about is presenting my gun, putting my gun on target, and press the trigger. But this Glock, this is my newest Glock that I have. I have a lot of work to do with it. Barely have done anything yet, but it's coming out. This one right here, this is my oldest Glock that I have right now. I want to say I have this Glock for about 3-4 years now. This is actually my duty pistol. Like I said, I have the flashlight over here, a little bit beat up, the TLR1 HL. It's actually a pretty bright flashlight. I have it with the sandpaper over here. Over here, it actually helps a lot with the grip. I don't remember what brand it is, because like I said, it's been a while since I bought it and I installed it over here. It's not that hard to it. I will probably do it on this one, so definitely, you know, I'm gonna make a video about that. It's very simple, very easy to install. On this one, I have the Viper red dot from Vortex. It is as of right now, it has been a very reliable red dot. Very tough, you know, being through mud, all kinds of stuff, and it still worked, you know, pretty great. To be honest with you, the only thing I don't like about it is that it's not a motion activated red dot. You actually have to, I don't know if you be able to see it there, but you have to operate the red dot with the switches on the side, and it stays on. The second you turn it on, it stays on for about, I think it's 12-14 hours, I think it's and once it meets the maximum hour time, it turns off in itself. So the whole time it's actually eating your battery. So it's not very good on when it comes to, you know, battery saving. But other than that, it has been a pretty good red dot for me. Like I have used, like I said, I have it for quite a few years now, and it's still working great. And to turn it off, you have to push this one back here and just press it for a few seconds until it turns off. Here I have the I believe these are Trigicons, I believe. These are suppressor sights. So suppressor sights, if you can, they're specifically made for pistols that have red dots. For example, if you look at the Glock 19 over here, these sights are way lower. These ones over here are taller than your actual normal sights. And the reason, obviously, is because your red dot. If for any reason your red dot stop working, you can still use your sights. So that's why they're a little higher. That way you can see over your red dot. Now, if you're only used to shoot with regular sights, my suggestion for you is go to the range, spend some time on getting used to these sights, because it might not look like it's a lot, but if you're not used to these sights, you're gonna miss your target a little bit. Especially if you're one of those guys that like, you know, the grouping, you need to work on these sights and get some training, some shooting with it. But it's not that hard. So this one, like you can see, and if you can see the difference with the Glocks over here, the models is the size. The size of the grip. This one, the Glock 19, even though it's a small compact pistol, the magazine is a double stack, and it has a capacity of 15 rounds. So it has 15 rounds, and when you get this pistol, it comes, at least the factory, at least the one that I got, it comes with the 3 magazines. So that's pretty good. They're not that expensive either. And you can do multiple things with magazine. You can put an extender, get higher capacity, or even better, this is a magazine for the Glock 17, which is normally has a 17 round on it, but I have an extender on it, and I can fit 24 rounds on this just in one magazine. But these magazines over here, the 17, they fit perfectly on the Glock 19. So obviously you're gonna have that in excess of the magazine, but just make sure it's clear. So you're gonna have that extend, because obviously it's for a bigger pistol. But that's the good thing about having the 19 and the 17. You can use the magazines for the 17 on this one here. Now, obviously you can't use the 19 on the 17 because it's not gonna reach. It's gonna lock probably, but it's not gonna reach. You're not gonna, pretty much you're not doing anything. But they're all, the systems are the same. Make sure it's clear. Sometimes it gives me that problem a little bit. There we go. Yeah, I was some woods not too long ago, and ever since, I don't know what landed on it. It's been giving problems when it comes out, so I'm gonna have to still working on that. But you can see the systems is the same on the inside as this one. They're all pretty much the same, just different sizes on the pistols. Same operation, nothing changes with Glocks. Like I said, it's just the size of the pistol. You can hear, that's another thing I like about this too, the Glocks. I forgot about that. So now that I did that, you can see I'm still holding the trigger after. So if you listen, you'll be able to hear the trigger reset on this, which is very smooth. Once you fire the first round, that trigger reset on this thing, if you learn how to use it and feel to it, you will be able to actually shoot a lot better if you listen to it. That's a trigger reset right there. And if you saw, my finger didn't went far, like too far forward, because right now all I gotta do is just that much at first. So that's the original one. So that's the whole trigger pull that I gotta do original with the first one. Once I do the trigger reset, that's a big difference when it comes to you know, accuracy and stuff like that. So that's another thing about like the Glocks, the Glock system. And all the Glocks have the same system, same trigger reset, same safeties. So all across the board, me personally, I don't consider myself a Glock guy, but I guess I could say that because I also have a Smith & Wesson. I also have multiple other pistols. I have I got a couple Rugers as well. So me personally, I like Glocks more. They're more reliable, my opinion. They're more easy to operate, and like I said, all it takes, if I have a 19, all I gotta do is grab a 17 magazine and I can use it on it. So that being said, I have other Glocks coming up. Once I get those two, I got two Glocks coming up. Once I get those two, we're gonna make it another video and show you guys, and that way you guys can see it, all of them. I'm gonna have to make another video. I have a Glock, well, let's fix that. My wife does have a Glock 43, and so we're gonna do a comparison on this one, the Glock 43X, and the Glock 43. Sounds the same, but they're not the same. That way you can see the differences between them too, and you can choose whichever you prefer for yourself. But thank you guys for, you know, stay tuned for your all the videos coming up. I have all the videos coming up, so just pay attention to those. Please don't forget to subscribe and like and hit that bell for more videos. Bye.